Hi, I'm Jiordana, and you're watching the N-Health channel to learn from the best about health and success. In my practice, I see more and more clients struggling with mental health illness. A whopping 1 in 4 North Americans over the age of 18 are diagnosed with mental health conditions. Psychiatric pharmaceuticals are often not effective because individuals are diagnosed by symptoms alone, and they often come with a whole host of undesirable side effects. Addressing the root cause of mental illness instead of just addressing the symptoms alone is imperative to promote long-term recovery. There is more and more research linking brain inflammation to mental health conditions, including depression, anxiety, OCD, ADHD, fibromyalgia, eating disorders, Alzheimer's, and MS. Our nervous system controls our entire body. For example, if you were to stub your toe, your peripheral nervous system would send a signal through the nerves up to the brain, and the brain would send pain signals back down, and that's how you would feel pain. Without the nervous system telling you to feel pain, you actually wouldn't feel any pain at all. This is just a brief example of how our nervous system controls our entire body. When there's inflammation in the brain reacts with a hyperactive response. Chronic inflammation can lead to increased pain in the body or increased levels of anxiety-promoting neurotransmitters. So how does the brain become inflamed anyways? Well, there are 3 main underlying factors. The first one is stress. Stress is the #1 contributor to brain inflammation. We have this olive-sized part of the brain. It's called the amygdala, and it fires when we're under stress. The stress response is called the fight or flight, and it is typically heightened when we were, primarily when we would come in contact with danger. Unfortunately, now our stress response fires far more often than it would traditionally when we were hunter and gatherers. When we are in chronic fight or flight, the nervous system feels like it's constantly under attack. To respond to this, it's going to turn off a catecholamine called fractalkine. When fractalkine is low, it upregulates all inflammatory compounds, which can lead to increased pain like fibromyalgia. This is especially common for people that suffer from PTSD, depression, or anxiety disorders. The second factor is food intolerances. The gut-brain connection is a real phenomena. The gut and the brain are connected by a nerve called the vagus nerve. When we eat foods that are pro-inflammatory, the vagus nerve sends inflammatory signals up to the brain and then causes inflammation within the nervous system. We make most of our neurotransmitters inside the gut, including 90% of serotonin and GABA. GABA is our relaxing neurotransmitter, and serotonin is our happy hormone. If our gut is compromised or full of pro-inflammatory compounds, we're not going to be making these calming neurotransmitters or happy hormones. Instead, we're going to be sending inflammatory compounds, which can make the nervous system feel, again, like it's under attack. Some pro-inflammatory foods that you might want to watch out for include dairy, gluten, refined carbohydrates, sugar, alcohol, egg whites, corn, and harmful substances, including cigarettes. The third and final contributor are toxins and pathogens. Pathogens include underlying infections like parasitic infections, bacterial infections, and viral infections. When these infections get out of hand, the body can feel like it's under attack, and it upregulates inflammatory compounds. Additionally, we are exposed to over 400,000 toxins in our environment daily. These toxins, again, can be very inflammatory and cause free radical damage. If our liver cannot detox quick enough, these toxins get stored within the body, and to respond, the body will create inflammation. It's very important that we learn to daily detox so that these infections and toxins do not become chronic and lead to brain inflammation. Now, let's talk about some of the remedies. There are 4 main ways to reduce brain inflammation. The first is detox. You're going to want to make sure that you're engaging in daily detox practices. This means increasing your water intake, making sure you're asleep before 11 p.m. to allow the liver to detox between 11 and 2 a.m. Additionally, you're going to want to try and reduce your toxic load. So that's checking all of your beauty products and making sure that the cleaning products you're using in your house are more naturally based. The second is through diet. So again, you're going to want to remove all those pro-inflammatory foods, and you're going to want to eat organic as often as possible. The third is cognitive reframing. This includes making an appointment with a therapist and having the therapist help you reframe some of your negative thought patterns that may be keeping you in a depressive state. The fourth and final remedy is including some special supplements into your daily regime. The first supplement would be working on detox. So there's a supplement called Cleanse 2000, and this supplement is fantastic for detoxing. It includes a full body detox. So some of the ingredients are Garcinia. So Garcinia is going to reduce your hunger signals and block the conversion of carbohydrates to fat within your body. The second part is artichoke. So artichoke is an herb that is naturally used to detox the gallbladder. The third is burdock root. Burdock root is an herb that's naturally used to cleanse the blood and purify the whole body. The fourth is dandelion. I've talked about dandelion many times, but dandelion is fantastic for detoxing the liver and protecting the hepatic cells. This is a really good all-in-one cleanse if you want to help to perpetuate the daily detoxes that we previously mentioned. The second supplement would be magnesium. Magnesium is a relaxant. It naturally relaxes the nervous system. Magnesium is also used as an anti-inflammatory, and it's very helpful for producing happy hormones and neurotransmitters like serotonin and GABA. Magnesium is really helpful if you feel that you are under chronic stress. Magnesium is going to help to relax the body from the fight or flight reaction. The third supplement is L-Theanine. L-Theanine is a very special nutrient. L-Theanine actually increases the alpha waves in the brain. The alpha waves are especially prevalent when we're in a deep meditative state or right before we fall asleep. This means that it's going to increase the relaxing brain waves, and it's going to help your brain to relax and not feel like it's under attack. Furthermore, L-Theanine inhibits cortical neuron excitation, which means it's going to protect you from stress. So to summarize, if you or somebody you know suffers from a mental health condition, you might want to take a look at some of the protagonists for brain inflammation. If this is the case, don't forget, you can do a 4-step regime to reduce brain inflammation, starting with detox, diet, therapy, and of course, supplementation. The 3 supplements that are going to be helpful here are Cleanse 2000, Magnesium, and L-Theanine. You can always find the supplements linked up below. If you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week on another episode of NHealth TV.